An eventful and difficult year, but one that was navigated with resourcefulness and determination. That is the assessment of National Assembly Speaker Thoko Didiza during the last sitting of the House for 2025.
So far as the passage of the budget was concerned, the experiences drawn from the budget process tested and improved our collective understanding of our constitutional levers and the importance of collaboration among political parties. Most significantly, it signaled the true meaning of public involvement in the affairs of Parliament.
Didiza also highlighted some of the key developments in the oversight work of Parliament.
This year, we witnessed some important parliamentary initiatives in support of executive oversight. The Ad Hoc Committee on the allegations that were tabled by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi has been meeting and is expected to report in the coming year. This week, we passed the rules that will improve our oversight work. One of those rules has been the oversight over the presidency.
Political parties from across the political spectrum acknowledge that under the GNU, there needs to be consultation in decision-making.
2025 was an extraordinary year in many respects. It started with a military crisis in the Congo, followed shortly thereafter by the most dramatic budget process this Parliament has ever witnessed. For the first time in our democratic history, the national budget was not simply a set of motions that Parliament went through to ultimately rubber stamp what was dictated to it, but it became a process of consultation and cooperation in the best interest of this country.
Parliament has its own language, a language the public will never fully understand. When an MP says, "I will be brief," everyone quietly switch off their alarms for the next hour. When a minister says, "We have established a task team," the nation knows absolutely nothing will change until the next administration. And when someone says, "We note the honorable member's concern," it is a polite parliamentary way of saying, "We heard you and we are going to ignore you."
We legally challenged and successfully set aside initially adopted 2025 fiscal framework, forcing a review in Parliament. It was EFF that wrote to the Speaker and requested the establishment of Ad Hoc Committee to investigate General Mkhwanazi's allegation regarding the rot within the SABC.
The ACDP believes that leaders are dealers in hope. And the question we need to ask ourselves, are we bringing hope to our people? Is the ship starting to move in the right direction? And we believe this to be the case.
If we act honorably, oversight committees and visits will be fruitful expenditure. In the absence of honor, you need special investigative units and task teams, because in the absence of honor, oversight does not cut it.
It is always important for us to bear in mind, whatever our differences, this House remains fundamentally important as the custodian of discussions on matters of national importance. Accordingly, this Parliament must help our country and her people to respond to the challenges of the moment.
Let's remind ourselves about what our ultimate task is. Ours is to call our nation to greatness. Ours is to give the world a more human face, a more humane face, and a more diverse face.
This year has been both interesting and difficult, defined by the need to adapt swiftly and to new and changing circumstances. We've made some strides toward greater accountability and better management in government through the Government of National Unity, and slowly but surely, we are starting to see green shoots of change and improvement.
As we approach the festive season, we reiterate our plea to the people of South Africa to practice safety when driving, to avoid excessive drinking, and to let shop owners know that they will face the full extent of the law if they sell alcohol to minors. We also wish to express our appreciation for the mature debates that have taken place in this House throughout the year.
We are proud of the progress we have made together. Even as we recognize the challenges that still lie ahead, each step forward has been a reminder of the impact we can achieve when we serve with purpose.
Not once have I seen in the last or heard in the last 6 months that there are people that are sleeping in this house. There's no one sleeping now. There's no time for sleeping. We are here to work.
So continues to punch above its weight globally. Through our collective active participation in multilateral forums, South Africa plays a critical role in shaping dialogue on peace, development, and democratic governance.
With the holiday season upon us, MPs say they will pick up from where they left off next year in order to get the country back on track, as they are bound by their shared constitutional duties. Bulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.